Vlogmas, week 3. It is minus 30 outside and I just finished shoveling and scraping off the car. And if you currently don't live somewhere where there's winter, I am very jealous of you. Winter's okay. I'm not a winter person. We're about to head to the studio. I might be yelling because I have my AirPods in. This week, I'm gonna finish glazing everything. I'm gonna paint some flower presses for Brooke. Yeah, I gotta go unload the kiln today and it's so snowy and it's so cold. But I brought my mittens. I wanna update my mittens and get like some puff mittens. I'm wearing my big winter coat, big winter boots. Let's get rolling. Can you see my breath? It's so cold. Look how cute this little tiny tiger came out. I had this vision of doing tiny tiger mug ornaments that failed. I didn't finish them in time, and you know what? Sometimes it's just like that. But here's another little mini mug. This will be like a palette cut mug, a tiny tiger mug, and I don't know what this will be. For your soy sauce, I don't know. We're slowly unloading. I didn't think I was gonna be ready, so I actually didn't bring the wagon. So I'm just unloading everything out of the kiln and then I'll bring the wagon over. But there's so much deep snow. Honestly, even just filming this, my hand is like slowly getting frostbite, so. That's how deep the snow is. I'll just leave to cool down. I can't believe that we're at this time of year where I don't need to worry about running out of shelf space because all the bisque will go on here and that's it for the year. Like, we're done. We're not done glazing, we're not done working, but we're done throwing. At least until like I want to do something fun for myself or for family. But yeah, I just had like this moment of happiness, I guess. I don't know what it is. Of like excitement. Of like, ooh, oh my gosh. Cause look at these shelves. Look at these empty shelves. And look at those full shelves. Can you even see them? Wow. We're so close. I think also, because I know like I'm vlogging all this month, I'm like, okay, we're actually gonna see like the whole entire like beginning to end of market season, which I feel like normally just goes by like a blur and I like block it out of my brain because I'm usually stressed. But I think it's gonna be really fun to have like a look back at the end of the year when I usually am too busy to like stop and take stock of things. I'm gonna have to edit this video and so I'm gonna have to like watch it through a million times and it's gonna be really in my brain. Okay, that's very rambly, but I hope that makes sense. I painted some stuff at home yesterday, so I'm gonna unpack that from this bin and use this bin to go get the stuff from the kiln, and then we're gonna tidy up, then we're gonna paint. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so these are all the presses. I believe they go like this, if I'm correct. Hello, editing Lauren here. I'm laughing so hard at this because I was absolutely wrong and all those individual pieces were a press. And so I gave these back to Brooke and I had only painted half of them. So she had to drop them back the next day and I had to paint another 6. Anyway, that's okay. I don't use flower presses, so I didn't know, but now I will never forget. I have Brooke's like color palette of her new postcards that she got for her business. So I think I'm gonna kind of go off of those. Yeah, so those are kind of the colors. I got some paints that are similar, but I'm just gonna do like some flowery things, I guess. My biggest fear is that I like put them upside down and I paint the wrong sides, but it should be like this, right? You're like pressing the flowers in. Brooke, help. watching my vlogs for a while, you might remember from the summer that I did a photo shoot with my friend Emma at the Study Studios. That was for the Romance of Spring collection. Well, part of that was doing a trade for ceramics, and she asked me if I could make a gift for some of her friends, and the gift is a sake set, and I've never made a set before, but this is, I made two options for like the pitcher carafe part, just because I'm not sure. I'm nervous something's gonna break, and because it's like a gift for the holidays, I just want to have a backup. And worst case, if I have a backup, I'll just have like a very cutely decorated piece, I'm thinking. And then I have 4 little cups here. They came out kind of bigger than how I wanted them to be, but I'm hoping they're gonna shrink a little bit more at the end of the day if they're a little bit big. She knows this is my first set that I'm making, so hopefully it's okay. This one I just sanded down so it's wet. This is what this looks like when it's dry, and this is what it looks like when it's wet. But yeah, I'm really excited. We have like a Pinterest board of how she wanted them decorated, which I will share with you. I think I can like screen share or something, but she wanted natural clay with deep blacks. And so I'm going to do some icons, little drawings in black glaze, and I'm just going to use one of these little applicator bottles because that is the easiest way to do detailed glaze work, which I've been a big fan of this year, in case you haven't noticed. But I'm thinking I'm gonna do something like, hold on, I'm thinking for the smaller cups, I'm going to do something like this where I kind of like blocked off sections with different objects. I think I'm gonna do something similar because part of it was also like quilt imagery as part of the inspo board, and so I think that'll kind of work. And then the carafes, I think I'm just gonna do like straight up symbols, not blocked off. Anyway, I'm kind of just gonna go for it. I might just draw on like the lines with pencil, because pencil will burn off, and then just like freehand it, because stuff tends to come out best when I don't think about it too hard and I just go for it. I don't know, that just, all my past experience has told me that. Okay, so I just drew some lines, kind of just to block off this little cup. It is the next day. I don't know why I feel like I always need to do this in the beginning. I'm talking to the camera. It's super weird. It's almost like, you know, turning it on, I guess. I didn't get a ton done yesterday. I did. But just everything was like a slow glazing thing. Like I did the gals mugs, didn't finish them. I started on the sake set, which I did show you. This is what I have so far. I feel like the lighting is really weird today. But yeah, just like kind of witchy. We got the natural clay and the black glaze, which will really pop once it's fired. I have a bunch of errands to run this morning. I need to go to Ceramics Canada. I got an Apple Watch, but I think the band is too tight, so I need to go change that out at the mall, which is like always very daunting this time of year to go to the mall. But grateful that I have an Apple Watch. What else? We're just glazing today. I need to mix more glazes today, and I think I just want to try and like, if I can finish up painting all the palette cups, then I'll feel like I'm like ahead of the game, because those are a little bit faster to paint than the really detailed like gals and tigers and stuff. So I'm gonna do that. I have to finish all these, but I'm waiting to get the glaze, the pink glaze from Ceramics Canada this morning. It's 9:30 now. I dropped off Remy at daycare this morning, so I have until like 5-ish to go pick him up. I'm probably gonna leave her in like 10 minutes to get to the mall right when it opens so I can get parking. But yeah, that's the plan. I guess till then maybe I'll just tape up some palette cups. That's what I'm thinking I'll do. Okay. Mugs that he made. I'm gonna paint a few of them. Is she? She's up early and going to the gym. Couple of things. I just got to the studio. It's late, it's like 11. I had a migraine this morning, which was zero fun. So I'm just getting in here to quickly glaze some stuff, and I have to bring the car back for Taylor by 1, so I have like 2 hours. Let's sit down and hang out for a second, shall we? I was just looking at my camera and I don't think I've really filmed that much for this week of Vlogmas. Unintentionally, I've just been like hardcore glazing away, and so I haven't really set up my camera too much. But I'm hoping this weekend I'm gonna be doing some fun stuff, so hoping to go visit Market Collective this weekend because it's on this weekend as well, but I'm doing next weekend, so I was gonna go scope it out. Brooke has a booth this weekend. A couple other friends have booths this weekend. So I'm just in here for a couple hours to dip glaze some things and maybe brush glaze some things. I mixed these test glazes in my last batch. Again, I was trying to get like this blue but lighter, and this is what the one came out as, which is like kind of close. I switched up the recipe, and I'm not gonna have time to test it, so I'm just gonna dip a couple things. And then I unexpectedly got this dark blue, which I actually really like, so I'm gonna dip a couple things in that color as well. And these are just like my base clear stain with Zirca packs added to make it opaque, and then mason stains. Actually, I ended up adding a little more Zirca packs this time because these came out like not totally. I don't know if it's just because I like tried to dip into like a really small sample tub and I just didn't dip them properly, but it's not as completely opaque as I wanted. Like this one is kind of close, but anyway, so we'll see how that turns out. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm gonna glaze the bowls today, and I don't know if I showed you, but way back in like 2018, 2019, I made squiggle mugs out of speckled clay. These are not speckled clay, these are just white clay, but I'm gonna just dip a couple of these. Everything else that's not finished, I'm gonna pack up into a bin, or as much as I can. I'm gonna pack up into a bin to bring home to paint over the weekend, and then I'm loading the kiln on Sunday, so that's probably when I will see you again, is Sunday. Okay, we're so close. Okay. My goodness, who's that girl? Feeling very guilty, even though I don't think I should be feeling guilty, because I brought home like 40 pieces to paint and work on, and I only half painted 3. And I need to load the kiln today, and I have so much bisque that still needs to be dealt with that I don't know. I have like 5 hours, so I'm just gonna like hardcore paint and try to load the kiln in time to also go pick up Remy from daycare. Yes, Remy's been in daycare like twice a week this month just because we need it. I also feel kind of guilty because I just feel like I've been terrible at filming this week. I even went to market and I was hoping to get a bunch of footage there, but obviously when you're there, you're just social and you just want to catch up with everybody and say hi to everybody. So you know what, I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I shouldn't beat myself up about anything at all because I also deserve a break, and we had one day of just like laying down and watching movies all day, which is probably how we're gonna spend like the holidays anyway. I think I used up all my like hardcore superpower work ethic for the first batch. Just been so go that I needed a day to catch up and just like chill hard, and I did finish editing the last vlog, so it's not like I didn't work at all. Anyway, this is just like me in the throes of capitalism, cannot chill for 1 second without feeling bad about it. But I'm also human, so you know, what can you do? When I pop back in like probably 4 hours and I'm getting ready to load the kiln, I'll let you know how I did. Fun. Okay, it is now nighttime, which is why I'm in this gorgeous fluorescent lighting. I am just about done. I'm gonna go load the kiln. It's dark, super dark outside. My last thing I need to do is just paint all these like pot trays and then pack up the wagon and take it over to the kiln, and that's it. Just in case I decide to end the vlog here, which I might, I'm not sure yet. I don't feel like I have that much stuff filmed for this week, so it might be a shorter one, but next week is gonna be so juicy because it's like actually at the market. Yeah, if this is the end, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you feel like it if you liked it. I think about like half the people that watch my videos are subscribed, so if you want to help support me and just be cool, you can subscribe. Okay, let's do this. We're so close. I'm so cozy right now. Okay, I will see you next week in the next one. Okay, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.